Nintendo announces Nintendo Switch 2 launching this year. So it finally happened. It's here, and we got some information. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was a little bit disappointed when I got the reveal, just because I had mentioned before that I hadn't really done any news on the leaks or anything like that regarding the Switch 2, just because I really wanted to wait until Nintendo had actually made an announcement themselves and they had actually given us some information, especially because there was the possibility that those leaks could have been false and it could have been all fake. But after seeing the video, checking out what we have, and being able to have everything pretty much confirmed, yeah, it does look like all the leaks were true. All the leaks were pretty accurate. There weren't too many. I mean, there was a few out there that were off, but for the most part, it's all in line with what we got, which in my opinion was a little bit disappointing just because I was kind of hoping Nintendo would have been able to kind of keep it more hush hush and kind of keep a little bit more control as far as what people would have been able to see with the leaks coming out. But at the end of the day, we live in the internet era where, so much stuff like that is so susceptible to being able to be released and people being able to see this type of stuff firsthand right away. So it is a bit unfortunate, but at the same time, I am happy with what we got. I am excited to see what Nintendo is going to be announcing for their I think it's called the Let's Play in April, or not the Let's Play, the direct, sorry. So when they do the direct, they're going to be able to give some information out that we'll be able to actually check out what's going on with that. So yeah, so pretty cool that it was announced yesterday and we were able to get that information. So I am excited myself. I am looking forward to what we're going to be able to see what we got. And so yeah, so we'll go ahead and check out the article, get some information as far as the system itself, and then we'll check out the trailer. So the day has finally come as Nintendo has officially announced the release of the Nintendo Switch 2, the worst kept secret in video games, which is, yeah, putting it lightly. In a short 2-minute video online, watch below, Nintendo confirmed the full design for the upcoming console. Confirming the look that's been leaked in recent months, the console comes in black and will feature a more rounded look, a newly designed kickstand with a wider tilt, a new look dock, magnetic Joy-Con controllers, and more. With the Joy-Cons also being black, the red and blue color of the original appear under the thumbsticks. There's also the new button on the right Joy-Con, but its purpose wasn't confirmed during the reveal video. So that's one of the things. We'll go ahead and check that out and then see how that is. I'm kind of curious as well what the button is that they're mentioning as well, because I did notice that and I was kind of curious as to what exactly is going to be the purpose for that one. As far as games go, the teaser only showed what appears to be a new Mario Kart running on the console. More information about the console and likely its game will be shown during a Nintendo Direct event on April 2nd. One thing confirmed during the reveal is that the Nintendo Switch 2 will not only play digital Nintendo Switch games, but it will also play physical Switch 1 games. And that's one of the things that I'm pretty excited about that I have mentioned in the past few videos whenever I do kind of like trailer reactions or anything that's being announced that's going to be on the Switch as well as the PlayStation. I've been saying a lot that my goal is to pretty much stick with the PlayStation, but if the Switch 2 announces that they are going to be able to have it where you can play online games, like digital games that you purchased on the Switch 2, then I probably will be picking it up on that. And from the information that we've gotten so far, that looks like that is going to be the case. So there is a few games out there that I am excited to be getting, especially because like I had mentioned, like one of the videos I did the other day on the House of the Dead 2, with the information coming out that we can go ahead and move the games from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, there is a possibility I might just pick it up on the Switch. And then whenever I do purchase my Switch 2, I'll just go ahead and add it onto that library right there. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm really happy to hear that news. And then we'll go ahead and continue on. So that said, the company did state that certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. More information on that will come at a later date. Lastly, it will be revealed that Nintendo will be holding a special Nintendo Switch 2 Experience event in April in 3 United States cities: New York City from April 4th through the 6th, Los Angeles from April 11th through the 13th, and Dallas from April 25th through the 27th. So you can check out the video below. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and check this video out and then I'll give my thoughts as we go along per usual. Nintendo. And then we got the original Switch right here. check out what we got. So we got a bigger screen. Power and volume, headphone jack, which is good. We got the stand, which can go a lot better than the original, which is awesome. And then we got the Joy-Cons. It looks like they're going to be bigger, which is good. And then the color variation. And then as stated, we got this button right here. We got the SLSR, and then this button right here, which I'm kind of curious as to what's going on with that. And then of course I'm pretty sure that's the button to kind of connect the Bluetooth or whatnot to it. So yeah, this just has me a little bit curious as to what's going on there. Then we got blue. And then I swear the music and then the 3D picturing of all this is really well done in my opinion. I like how they went this route. Just that little bit that they did, like the 3D figures and all that type of stuff. I thought it was, yeah, it was done really well. I like that. 2. Nintendo Switch 2. And we got Mario Kart number 9. Let's go. Nintendo Switch. And we got the new controller. I'm a little bit interested in the way they're going with this route, with this being like a flat end. And more than likely the back is still going to be kind of rounded like the original controller. But still, I'm kind of curious of how that's going to feel when you're actually playing it. And then let's see, so plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo's website at a later date. So yeah, and then it just shows the size difference, which I feel like is really going to be good. And then you can't see it here, but I was told, or I'm not told, but I read that there are going to be some changes as far as the cartridges go. So the pictures that they're going to go on, like the way that they usually put them on, I heard that might be changing. And then of course the cartridges themselves, so like that little squarish rectangular design, that's going to be a little bit changed up. So we'll see how that goes. Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2, 4/2/2025. So we got about 3 months. Series of hands-on events around the world. Nice. All right, cool. So yeah, so I'm excited, man. I'm really glad that we finally got some information that is official and nothing that's a leak or anything like that. I gotta keep it real with y'all though. I am a little bit bummed out that it is called the Nintendo Switch 2. I was kind of hoping they would have went with like a different name, kind of like, you know, the way they did it with the NES and then the Super NES, the Super Nintendo, and then the Nintendo Entertainment System. I was kind of hoping they would have went that direction. But one thing I did hear a while back when individuals were talking about it was how, you know, with, you know, older generations and everything like that, grandparents and kind of parents who might not know so much into the gaming world, they might see, you know, a Super Switch or something like that and then think like, oh, I can just get them the first Switch because the Super Switch is just like an updated version. But when they make it the Switch 2, that'll definitely differentiate between having just a regular Switch and then having the Switch 2. So I can see that in that regard. And then, yeah, so I think it looks good. I think the design, you know, isn't bad as far as, you know, going from the original version to what we're getting now. Just that little bit more roundedness. And then I really feel like the Joy-Cons really do work well. One thing I was seeing a lot of people were talking about was there is a chance with the chip right over here and everything that you probably are going to have to be careful in that regard, especially for people who usually use the Joy Cons a lot. Me personally, I have a GameCube controller that I use for my Switch that I'll more than likely be adding to the Switch 2 whenever I decide to get it. So I'll probably be sticking with that. I'm not really using the Joy Cons as much, but yeah, for anyone that will be playing it a lot, there is a possibility that this could be something that could damage. Some people are speculating, but that time will tell. We'll have to wait to see when it actually gets released as to how that works out and what the chances of that actually happening are. But they did a good job, I feel like, with the they have this to kind of help out with stick drift and everything like that. So they are looking at that stuff in that regard. And then I also did, I believe, do my video regarding that they were going to be having it so that the software was going to be a little bit more updated and that they were planning on using AI to kind of upscale a lot of stuff. So hopefully the games that we're going to be getting in the future will be looking a lot more clean, and hopefully the performance on them will be a lot better. So instead of having like a 30 frames per second kind of a thing, we can actually get 60 frames per second. I doubt that the Switch 2 will have 4K. If it does, that'll be amazing, but I feel like that's something that might be a little bit unlikely. So yeah, again, I'm really excited for this. I'm really happy we finally got some news, and I feel like there's a big chance that if the Nintendo Direct is going to be in April, we probably actually won't be seeing this console get released probably until like the holidays, maybe like September, October kind of a time frame, maybe even November, just because I feel like they're going to want to have it ready for Christmas and everything like that. So who knows, we'll have to just wait a couple more months and then we'll get some more information. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you guys excited that we finally got a Switch 2 reveal officially by Nintendo? Is there any people out there that are a little bit upset that there was so much information that got released by leaks and everything like that? So let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.